Welcome back, fiends. Today we are unmasking the woman who carved her name into horror history as the very first Scream Queen. Now, the title Scream Queen gets thrown around a lot. We think of Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween, Fay Wray in King Kong, or even Barbara Steele in those gothic 1960 nightmares. But to find the original bearer of the crown, we've got to rewind all the way back to the 1930s. And that leaves us standing in the spotlight. Yes, Fay Wray. Born in 1907, Ray was already working in silent films by her teens, but it was her role in 1953's King Kong that cemented her legacy. Picture this: a young actress draped in a torn gown, dangling helplessly in the giant ape's hand, unleashing a scream so raw and terrified that it echoed through theaters worldwide. Audiences had never heard of terror delivered like that on the screen before. That high-pitched, blood-curdling shriek became the gold standard of horror cinema. And here's the kicker, okay? Fay Wray almost didn't take the role. She thought it would be another low-budget monster flick, but when director Michael C. Cooper told her she'd be starring opposite the tallest, darkest leading man in Hollywood, well, she thought that meant Cary Grant. Wrong. Not a stop-motion gorilla. Fate had other plans. Well, that film turned her into a horror icon. She didn't just scream, she embodied vulnerability, beauty, and dread all at once. And without her, the template for every Scream Queen that followed might never have existed. Think about it. Jamie Lee Curtis, okay, facing off against Michael Myers. Neve Campbell outsmarting Ghostface. Toni Collette unraveling in Hereditary. All of them are echoes of Fay Wray's pioneering performance. So next time you hear the phrase Scream Queen, remember it all began with a woman in a torn dress, caught in the grip of a giant monster, and a scream that shook the world.